Yeah, the minimap is pretty useful to keep open. It shows those cameras as red dots on the minimap. And there was our first robotic opponent. It's basically a turret that is standing on a single leg. And it melts to a puddle. Okay, who's shooting? It's really hard to keep an eye on all of these positions where you might get fired upon. And also, it's extremely hard to notice all cameras in this game. They can be hidden in dark corners, or maybe you can see them only in some weird angle. So on the minimap they still show as clearly as red dots. So it's helpful to keep the minimap open. I think I'll have to go back and get myself healed. No, I'm not. I've got almost 20 medical stim packs, so I'm gonna use them. Got to keep my eyes open a bit. I think these guys are respawning in this area, so that's why I'm constantly getting interrupted there. Door is broken beyond repair. I'm not sure how much these will respawn. I think those basic mutants will respawn indefinitely. So, but they're also, as I said, you mostly gain items from them. So that's not really much of a bad thing. I think there is some general system status. Okay, I think this information was also available in our own system's status monitoring unit, and it's now broken. Paper. Another 4 cases of the mystery virus were reported today. There have been increasing rumors that this whole mess is the result of a screw-up in the experimental biolabs. If it's true, then why the hell aren't they telling us anything that could help us cure their victims? My first patient, who came in 2 days ago, is starting to display unsettling physical deformities. Furthermore, he is not responding to any conventional treatment. I'll consult with Dr. Stackhouse tomorrow. I know she has 2 patients in the similar condition. So, do we have any more logs? Should have, yes.
If any survivors can hear me, please. Some of us are still resisting showdown. We have a sanctuary in Beta Quadrant, guarded by a radioactive trench. There's a force bridge that operates off a wiring panel. If you're coming in from Alpha, our guards will extend the bridge for you. Be very careful. Mutants are all over the corridors. Good luck.
Okay, we have a personal access card, Darcy. I think this was the guy who has a plan to stop the laser. And we have a Darcy audio log.
Alright, Althea. We can destroy the laser by firing it into the station's own shields. Isotope X-22 is stored in the science level, and we need to bring it down to the reactor level to power the shields. Then you turn them on, use the safety override code to enable the laser, and fire. The laser controls and my notes are on the science level, and the override code's in the science library. I have no idea how you're going to do all this, but good luck.
Okay, Darcy laid out our basic plan to stopping the laser. We can't do it here though, so... First thing we need to do is go to the level 2, I think, and here's another camera. So level security now 3%, so 1%, one camera remaining. So until we get to some other level on the station, we can't really do anything plot related. So all this is extra. We're basically stocking up on future levels.
I must be one of the last ones who hasn't changed. Shodan must have altered the healing machine I installed in Alpha Quadrant. It does things to people now. I think I saw Beth yesterday, but she had so many implants I couldn't be sure. If I can get to the machine, I know I can set things right again.
Directive to Cyborg F-71. We will now test the virus in a proper environment. Move mutagen experiment V5 to beta grove on the executive level. Let the virus infect the grove and observe its effects on vegetable and animal life forms. When the strain is perfected, we will release it on the Earth, where it will facilitate our conquest. 'To all cyborg units, just as we have sanitized my domain of human infestation, so shall we cleanse the Earth. The Tachyon mining beam is being made ready to destroy human cities. I will take command of the rich Earth ecosystem and continue my experiment. Once the beam is properly calibrated, we will begin.
Okay, we have finally accessed the hospital armory. Mainly consist of dead people and I think, yeah, a few spark beams with EMP grenade though, and some basic dart ammo. That EMP grenade will probably be of use though, and some landmines? I don't know if I'll be using them. Frag grenade, gas grenade, I think, yeah. There are probably few potential uses for the landmines, especially if you suspect that there's a trap somewhere. But I think those uses are pretty limited. They're more trouble than they're worth. If you find an ambush and you detect clear places where the enemy will be coming from, then you can mine the roads. But generally I wouldn't use them. They're mainly more useful against you than anything else. Since you're the one who's roaming around and being mobile. and they are the ones that are trying to defend static targets around the station. So, but if you're clever, you probably can figure out some clever uses for them. Personally, I think it's just more trouble than they're worth. Similar to most of the explosives. I think this last camera, yeah, level security 0. So what is this place? Yeah, we've been here. Nothing of interest.